So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 48 of our Portsmouth career mode. And before we jump into the first game of the episode, we're going to show you the squad report, because we have just moved into December. So if you guys aren't aware, at the start of every month or in-game month, we will be showing you a squad report so you can keep up to date with the progress of all of the players that are going on. And obviously each one of you have your own favourite players. So as you can see here, these are all the players that are progressing, and also feel free to pause the video and have a look at any of the players if I am going through the squad a little bit too quickly for you. But a lot of players there with green ratings next to their names, which is brilliant to see. And we're going to have a look at the league table as well. We're currently sitting in second place. We're currently 5 points behind Bournemouth. They've actually won one more game than us. We've drawn one less, but we've also lost 2 more than them. We've also got 18 goals against, so we haven't got the best defensive record on the league, but you guys are saying that could be due to our formation. Yes, I do know our formation is very weird, but then we're scoring goals and we're still winning games. So until we start dropping down the league table, I don't see any reason until we should start changing up our formation. And also, the formation we've got suits all the players we have as well, because we've got lots more attacking players than defensive players. So we are going to jump into the first game of the episode now, which is going to be at home at Fratton Park up against Brighton and Hove Albion. They're currently sitting in 10th place in the league, and we're currently sitting, as you guys know, in second place. So we have made a few changes for this game. Rain Adelaide's also come in the central attacking midfield role, and Odegaard's also come in to give both Nori and Villalibre a rest. On the left, Bergwijn will be playing, but his fitness isn't the best, so Benema will probably be coming on at half time, or might around that 60-minute mark. We will be changing up the squad just a little bit, but I do believe we can pick up all 3 points. Just minutes into the game, they get a really good chance here. A lovely ball gets played into the box. Shiplock comes out and makes the punch, but we cannot get the ball clear. They shoot, we get it blocked with Odegaard, and we do in fact play the ball out from the back through Jeff. Jeff play a lovely ball to Odegaard. Odegaard to Koeman. Koeman gets it just in time, and we get very lucky there, but we're playing Barcelona style football. Bergwijn going on a dazing run here. He's going to try and cut inside with the, fake shot kind of thing. But we do actually get given a foul in the 18th minute on the edge of the box. It is going to be Kingsley Coman to try and whip the ball over the top of the wall and into the back of the net. It goes over the wall, but it goes just over the bar. And we do come very close there to breaking the deadlock within the first 20 minutes. Really good ball through to Kingsley Coman here. Kingsley Coman's going to try and take on his man with the... Well, he doesn't do anything, but he plays the ball through to Jeff. Jeff's surely going to find the back of the net, and he does. So in the 32nd minute, we get our noses in front. It was actually Jeff picking up the goal for us. He is actually starting this game, a very rare start for him, because obviously, for fitness reasons, we didn't want to be playing Nori, because the last thing we want is a player of his quality to be picking up an injury. But then, if Jeff's coming through, breaking through the back line and scoring goals, picking up his first goal in the league, there's no reason why we can't be starting him more often. Good chance of Brighton down the wing here. He's run the whole length of the pitch. He whips the ball across the far post. And Alves has somehow won the header. He's an absolute midget, but he's won it and saved the day for us there. And Jeff plays the ball through the legs of the Brighton defender. We play the ball to Martin Odegaard, and we should be able to play out from the back here. We play the ball to Bergwijn. Bergwijn inside. He loses the ball, but it comes to Boscagli. Boscagli to Koeman. Koeman tries to play the ball out wide. He gets it wrong, but an awful touch there from the Brighton centre-back. And Jeff's lost it. This could be bad news for us here unless we can regain possession of the ball. And Coatzee pretty much run and kept with him, and he's done it. But he's played a lovely ball over the top. Martin Odegaard over the top to Kingsley Coman. Can Kingsley Coman get there? No, he can't. The Brighton goalkeeper, Stockdale, gets there just in the nick of time. We've got possession of the ball here. Martin Odegaard's going to play the ball out wide to Fabian Torres. Fabian Torres plays the ball through to Kingsley Coman. He gets it all wrong, but Jeff gets there just in the nick of time. Jeff is through one-on with the goalkeeper to pick up a second of the game, and Jeff does in find the back of the net to wrap up the game, pick up all 3 points, and we pick up the second goal, which gives us a 2-goal advantage now. And it was Fabian Torres tried to play the ball through to Kingsley Coman. Kingsley Coman then took the defender away, leaving Jeff with a clear run through on goal. The goalkeeper can't do anything about it, and Jeff on course for his hat-trick. But before we kick off for the restart of the game, we are going to make some substitutions because the players are very fatigued. So Bergwijn will be coming off the pitch, and coming on will be Benema. Prestes, our new centre attacking midfielder, can come on instead of Odegaard. And on the right, I think we'll bring on Naismith instead of Fabian Torres. And now with them 3 new players, a little bit of burst of energy, might be able to pick up our 3rd goal of the game. Another really good chance for us here. We play the ball through to Jeff. Jeff plays the ball through to Naismith. Naismith's only just come onto the pitch. He cuts inside on his favourite left boot. He strikes it, and we get the deflection, and we get very lucky with that goal. But Naismith picked it up, and I do believe that he might actually be awarded the goal because it might have been on target when his shot was deflected. So Jeff picking up an assist for himself there. It was a lovely ball through to himself, lovely step over to cut inside. The defender leaves him for dead. He strikes it. I think the goalkeeper probably would have saved it, but it got a slight deflection on its way through, and he does in fact pick up the goal. And we've got another really good chance here. Naismith's been played through. He's going to play the ball to Kingsley Coman. Kingsley Coman out wide to Benamar. Benamar is in fact onside. He's going to keep on going. Can Benamar strike it from a tight angle and pick up the fourth of the game? He does strike it and he hits the crossbar. So we get very close there to making it 4-0. So the referee blows a final whistle to end the game. We end up winning the game 3-0. A very, very convincing win for us there. We played fantastic. My man of the match does go to Jeff, picking up a 9.7 rating. Really good rating from him. Naismith also picking up a good rating, but just an all-round good performance from us. And I'm pleased with how well the team performed. Actually there, we still only had 3 shots on target, but every single shot found its way into the back of the net. So a lot of you guys have actually in fact been saying that you want me to show you the training that I am using. So these are the players that I'm going to be using at the moment, but I'm going to change up a few. Nori I'm going to leave in because he's close to 73 rated. Bergwijn, as he's just gone up a rating, I'm going to move someone else in. So now Pedrosa is back from injury, we are going to put him in. And I do believe we need to improve Pedrosa's pretty much dribbling stats, ball control, agility, because they're not that good. So I'm going to put him on the hard keep possession stats, and that will improve his agility. Hopefully he can start to improve now. And they are the stats we've got. We've got Nori on beat your man, keep possession for both Pedrosa and Coman. And then after that, we've got Leia Seca improving his finishing stats, which we don't actually need him to improve because his finishing stats are so good. But I still want him to improve just that little bit more because, as you guys do know, finishing stats are really important in FIFA 16. So we're going to have a look at the training stats there. Not really good ratings from anyone, to be honest. The highest one was a B, but Shiplog has now gone up to 77 rated goalkeeper, which is amazing to see. And I'm really pleased with how well our goalkeeper is progressing. So Ongwen, as you can see there, does actually want us to offer him a new contract, but he's currently on 1,400 a week, and now he wants 9,000 a week, and we just haven't got that sort of money to go ahead and offer him, so we're going to have to leave it for the time being. And if we get a message from the board saying, look, we need to start thinking about offering him a new contract, then obviously I'm going to have to request money, and once I get that money, I'll have to offer him a new contract. But now, as you can see there, Bournemouth have got a bigger advantage on us now because they've actually played one extra game than us. They've played 22 games, we played 21, but they've got a 7-point advantage over us. So that makes this game against Sheffield United very important. So now we're going to move into the second game of the episode, which is going to be away from home up against Sheffield United, which, as you guys do know, is going to turn out to be a very important game. But we have made a few substitutions for this game. Pedrosa is going to be making his debut back from injury, which is going to be his first competitive game this season. That's how long he's been injured for. And then we've got Jeff's kept his starting lineup. Leia Iseka we have decided to put into the centre attacking midfield role, or the striker role I should say, instead of Coman, because also coming up in 4 days time we do have a game up against Leeds. Leeds currently sitting in 4th place, so that's going to be a bigger game than what this one is, and I want our key players to be fully fit for that one. Odegaard will also be starting this game. Good chance here. We play the ball through to Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard to try and take on his man, which he has done. He's going to strike it with his left boot. And it's a really good save from the Sheffield United goalkeeper to deny us from picking up an early goal. But Martin Odegaard is going to whip the ball in the box. It's going to come to Kwatse. Kwatse tries to win the header. I'm not sure whether he didn't actually have the last touch. So we've got another corner here. We're going to try something different. We're going to go for the short corner. As you can see here, we can see Bergwijn coming to pick up the ball. Bergwijn has got the ball. He's going to play the ball out wide to Ben Pedrosa. Ben Pedrosa with the first time touch. He strikes it. And once again, Long making a really good save. But we're going to play the ball back inside. It's going to come to Jeff. Jeff with a fake shot tries to fool the defender, but the defender wasn't up to be fooled. Bergwijn making his way through the middle, plays the ball to Jeff, and Jeff picks up yet another goal. So in the 25th minute, Jeff Rain Adelaide has in fact scored his 3rd goal in 2 consecutive starts. So is he going to be challenging Nori for a first team place? Because it's a lovely first time control and a lovely finish. And that now has picked up his 3rd goal and has given us a 1-goal advantage away from home and in a very crucial game. Really good chance for Sheffield United here. They've cut inside. Can we try and save the ball from entering the back of the net? Yes, we can, because our goalkeeper, or our highest rated player, makes a really good save. Another really good chance for them here. They play the ball through. Boskagli is all over the place. He tries to get to the ball, which he can't do. And it is in fact Kwatse that gets there just in the nick of time to take the ball away from the defender. But we've got a really good chance here if we can play the ball over the top to Pedrosa, which we do. Jeff plays a really good ball. Pedrosa going to try and get there before the Sheffield United player can. He cuts inside with a fake shot. Can Pedrosa keep going inside on his favourite left boot? He strikes it and it goes inches over the bar and he nearly doubles our lead just before the half-time interval. Bergwijn with a good chance for himself, plays the ball through to Martin Odegaard, a lovely skill move as he takes on his man, he strikes it with his left boot. It wasn't the best of shot as the ball pretty much got stuck under his feet, but we're going to take the really short corner here. It's going to come, Bergwijn's going to play the ball out wide to Martin Odegaard. He hasn't got the best finishing stats, but we're going to try the finesse into the far corner, and that was inches wide. Jeff's played the ball out wide to Bergwijn here. Bergwijn with a step over, cuts inside. He's going to try and find the far corner, and he doesn't because it goes just whiskers wide of the post. But we are going to make some substitutions, pretty much thinking now in the game that we've got later on in the week up against Leeds. So we're going to take Bergwijn off, and we will be bringing Benema on. Naismith, I think... Actually, we're going to leave it like that. Benema's going to be the only player coming on because I don't think we really need to be resting anyone else. Jeff's probably not going to be playing in the next game, nor is Odegaard, nor is Leary second, probably not Pedrosa either. And we don't want to be putting either Nori, Torres, Villalibre or Coman onto the game because it's just too risky. Benema, who's only just come onto the pitch, has got a really good chance for himself. He's cut inside, he strikes it with his left boot, and this guy has just been on the pitch for about 5 minutes in-game time, and he scored a fantastic goal. Martin Odegaard plays a good through ball through to him, but he still had lots and lots to do. There was still so many defenders in the way. He cuts inside, he keeps going. Instead of passing the ball, I thought, why not strike it? It's on his favourite left boot, and what a strike that is to pretty much wrap up all 3 points and double our lead. Really good chance for us here. Pedrosa's cut inside. He's going to play the ball through to Aaron Leia Iseka, I should say. He's going to try and whip the ball to the far post, which he does do. It's going to come to Benema. Benema with a header across goal, and the goalkeeper gets there just in time to deny us from getting our 3rd goal of the game. But we've depossessed the ball here. We're going to play the ball out wide to Pedrosa, or actually to Jeff. Not Jeff. It was Ruben Loftus-Cheek, I think. And the ball was on for Pedrosa, but the game, for some reason, didn't lock onto him. But we play the ball to Benema, and he actually misses it. But a good ball into the box. We win the header. It comes out wide to Alves, our right back. He strikes it, and that, I thought, was going to be rusting in the top corner. So the referee blows a final whistle to end Sheffield United's misery. A very comfortable win for us. Sheffield United having no chances whatsoever in that game. The goalkeeper didn't have much to do whatsoever. And my man of the match does go to, well, Martin Odegaard gets the man of the match, but I probably think I would give it to, I agree. Martin Odegaard did play very well in that game, but still, it's another very good performance all round. 16 shots, 8 on target, so we were pretty much bombarding the Sheffield United goal, and we just come so very close, but still, 2 goals is still a very good scoreline. So we're going to move into yet another training drill. This is going to be the first training, or the last training drill before we have our big game up against Leeds. I have in fact changed Kingsley Coman's headers and his actual pretty much training session to headers and volleys, so I do believe he does need to improve in that area. But Pedrosa is starting to go up, and fantastic news for us there is Nori has now gone up to a 73 rated, and I absolutely love this guy, which a few of you guys said I should stop rambling on about him, but I do really enjoy playing with him. So now it's time for the 3rd and final game of the episode, which is going to be at home at Fratton Park up against Leeds, and it is going to be by far our hardest game of this episode. As you can see from the league table, we're currently sitting in 2nd place, 4 points behind Bournemouth, but Leeds are only 4 points behind us, so it is a very, very big game and a must-win game. We have made lots of changes for this game though, so we have put out what I believe is our strongest possible lineup. So we've got Bergwijn, Coman and Torres leading the line. Just behind them we have Nori, Villalibre and Loftus-Cheek. Then we have the same defence as always, and always the same goalkeeper. So I'm really hoping we can put in a good performance and hopefully pick up a few goals. Lovely ball out wide to Bergwijn here. He is actually going to get there in time. And Bergwijn, using his pace, is going to whip the ball across the far post. It's going to come to Nori. And Nori has picked up the goal in the 16th minute of the game. And we have taken a very, very important lead there. Lovely piece of play from Bergwijn as he used his pace to get to the ball just before the ball could go out of play. He cuts inside. Kingsley Coman leaves it. It comes to Nori at the back post. He puts his foot in where he knew he was going to get hurt. But he gets there just before the goalkeeper can save the ball from entering the back of the net. And he's picked up his 6th goal in the league, and he's scoring more goals than our strikers. Another really good chance for us here. We play the ball out wide to Nori, and Nori, we do know, can produce moments of magic. He's going to cut inside tries to cut inside, but he tries to whip the ball inside, which he can't do either, and the ball doesn't even go out of play. But we got the ball here with Alves. Alves plays the ball to Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek to Villalibre. We do know who can strike from range, and he's on his favourite left boot, and he strikes it, and the goalkeeper pulls off a wonderful save to deny him from picking up his 1st of the game. But Bergwijn's going to take the short corner. It's going to come out wide to Kingsley Coman, who can also strike it from range. He does strike it, and the goalkeeper once again making a really good save. So what we're going to do here, We've got a free kick from range. I know Villalibre hasn't actually got the best free kick stats, but what I want to do is give him the chance to strike it because he's got so much power. What we're going to try and do is whip the ball round the edge of the wall, which I think we do, but he gets a deflection and it goes out wide for a corner. Lovely ball through to Kingsley Coman here. You can use his pace. He is through, which obviously he's not through, but he's going to try and find Nori at the back post. Going to whip the ball across, and they get a very good blocking at the near post, because otherwise Nori would have had pretty much a deja vu moment where he would have been knocking the ball in, which would have been pretty similar to his first goal. But they lose the ball. We play the ball through to Bergwijn. Bergwijn's going to cut inside with a Ronaldo chop. He does do expertly, but the defender gets a toe in just before he can pull the trigger, and they get let off the hook. But we are doing very well, especially in the attacking sense. Ruben Loftus-Cheek has won the ball back. He's played the ball through to Bergwijn. Bergwijn plays the ball through to Kingsley Coman. Kingsley Coman's through, but he's going to play the ball back to Bergwijn. Bergwijn one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Surely he's going to find the back of the net. And Bergwijn, in them situations, is never ever going to miss. And we're just before the 10-minute mark before the end of the game is up. We go ahead and double our lead and pretty much secure all 3 points in a very crucial game, which is going to keep the pressure on Bournemouth and give us an 8-point gap over Leeds now. A lovely ball through from Kingsley Coman through to Bergwijn. Bergwijn wasn't going to miss from there, and he picks up his 5th goal in the league, which in all actual fact isn't so good for him, especially with how good he is in front of goal. I thought he should be banging in more goals than what he actually is, but still, he scores some really important goals for us. So with just 10 minutes to go, we are going to make some substitutions. We are going to take Villalibre out and bring Jeff on. We're going to bring Pedrosa on the right, and on the left we will be bringing on we'll probably bring on Benamar, and let's see if any one of them 3 new players coming on can pick up the 3rd of the game. So Jeff has been played through. Jeff's going to use his pace up against Lewis Cook. Lewis Cook's not going to catch him. He's going to play the ball back out wide to Nori. Nori to pick up a 2nd of the game, and Nori strikes it. It's a good save. It comes out to Benamar, and Pedrosa, I think it is. Pedrosa, who's just been on the pitch for about 3 minutes, has gone ahead and picked up the 3rd goal of the game. Picks up his first. Nori, in actual fact, should have actually hit the back of the net, but it was Jeff that created the goal. He plays the ball back out wide to Nori. Nori strikes. It's a good save from the goalkeeper. Pushes the ball onto the post. He can't get up in time, and Pedrosa picks up his 1st goal in the Championship, because that's only his 2nd game he's actually playing since he's come back from injury. And they've been given a penalty. Alves putting his body in the way, and Alves, with how small he is, I'm surprised the Leeds defender actually went down there. He cuts inside. I think it might have been a penalty actually, but still, it's debatable because he put his body in the way. But it's going to be Sam Vokes up against Shiplock. Shiplock to try and keep his goal clean sheet. He goes the wrong way, and unfortunately for us, they get a consolation goal in the 92nd minute to pretty much dampen the moods, but still, a 3-1 victory up against Leeds is a fantastic result, especially when they were just 4 points behind us in the league and sitting in 3rd place. So the referee blows a final whistle. We end up winning the game at 3-1. A fantastic performance from us, and well, winning 3-1 is a really good result, but especially against Leeds makes it even better. So Bergwijn picking up a man of the match rating, picking up a 8.5 rating. Nori, I did think, played well, picking up a goal as well, but he didn't do much apart from picking up his goal. I thought he should have picked up 2 in actual fact, because he had 2 really good chances but missed both of them. But still, a really good victory for us. So we're going to move into the last training sessions before the end of the episode. We have made 2 changes. Fabian Torres and Prestes will be coming in for some training sessions, and let's see if either of them 2 can improve. And also, Aaron Leiseka is very close to going up to a 71 rated. He does get a B in his training, but unfortunately it's not good enough to put him up to the next rating. But that is in fact going to be it for this episode. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button down below, as it is going to be very much appreciated, and I really hope next time very soon for the next episode of the Portsmouth Career Mode. Thank you. Bye bye.